Hello, Frugal Force. Once again, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today I'm going to be reviewing Damage number 16 by DC Comics. But before I do want to ask you for your help. If you enjoy these videos, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. If you're not aware, I've been currently working on a comic book. Actually, I've got three. One's might just be an ash can, though. But to do that, it takes a lot of effort and sometimes a lot of help, and the project has been rejuvenated. It's been going very slow lately. Unfortunately, my scriptwriter just hasn't been able to keep up. No offense to him, he had some obligations he had to take care of as well, and I know exactly what that's like. So now I'm in the process of getting a new team, if you will, and I've been in talks, and I'm getting some things lined up, so it's definitely on its way. So I want to start with one that people know of, the C-List, and then I think I have an ash can idea or a spin-off from that, and then I have a whole new one after that planned too. So I'm in the process of writing both at the same time. But the emphasis will first be on the C-List. So if you want to help out the channel, one of the things, you can go down to the info bar down below, and we have a Patreon where you can help for as little as $1 a month or more. And we also have a link where you can do a one-time donation through the Streamlabs link, or even you can get Frugal Force merch to help promote the channel through our Redbubble account. Alright, with the shilling down, let me talk about Damage number 16. Yes, this is the last issue of the series. It's bittersweet. I've been mostly enjoying Damage, except for maybe this last storyline. The storytellers are Aaron Lopresti and Robert Venditti. The inks was Matt Ryan. And this story takes right after last issue on Monster Rock with our good old pal Damage, or his human name, Avery. And of course, he is not alone. He's also tied upside down with Congo Bill because they've been captured by Echidna, which is a villain I'm not very familiar with, so maybe this is a new one. I don't know. If it's not a new one, you want to leave me a little info in the comment section about this character, by all means, please do that. Now, I will do a little bit of a summary of what I like about this book afterwards, after I pick on it a little bit, and as well as praise it a little bit too. Alright, so they're hung over this lava here, and Avery comes to realization that, hey, he can turn into Damage. This is going to be the way they can get out of it, because Echidna doesn't know that. He just thinks he's a sidekick, if you will. So he busts out from the chains, falls into the lava, and gets Congo Bill's ring. But here's an interesting thing, though. He gets it out of lava and he throws it to Congo Bill, and it's fine. I don't know about you, but if a ring just came out of hot lava and he threw it at him, it would burn the crap out of somebody's hands. But hey, that's comic books, in for a penny, in for a pound. So anyway, that's when the fighting ensues, where we get all these monsters, like here at this picture here. You see it's a Fing Fang Foom face ripoff here from Marvel. But hey, why not? Because let's be honest, Damage is a ripoff of the Hulk, right? But we're all here for a good time, and that's what we're getting in this issue. We get Avery and Damage working together, realizing to be the hero they need, they must learn to work together, even though it's not exactly the way each identity's seen it happening. So him and Congo Bill fight off these crazy monsters and defeat Echidna, and so therefore Congo Bill decides, you know what, I'm going to let Avery go. He's going to let Avery leave the island because he realizes that he's learned really what he needs to, and that he's earned his way off that island already. And that's where the story ends, as well as the story currently ends for Damage. Let's talk about why this is good. The interesting part here is, yes, you have the fighting and the action and things, but what also it has is the character development, which makes this particular issue good. And as I said, I didn't like the first issues of this story arc, but I really like this last issue, because what makes it interesting to me is the Avery and his self-discovery of how him and Damage must learn to work together, but he can still be the hero he wants as long as they work together. So, in the way they ended this too, off of Monster Island, with Damage being able to come back on this boat, it gave a nice full-scale story now, but it doesn't necessarily give a hard ending for the character. It leaves it to who knows what Damage and Avery will do next. There's an unfamiliarness of, will there be another volume later on? Will he come back and end up being in Justice League? Because how's Batman going to take this? Because pretty much Congo Bill said, I don't care what Batman thinks, I'm going to let you go anyway. And that's an interesting thing. So is it going to be another, if we see him, is it going to be in another issue as superheroes are pursuing him? Who knows? But really what made, as I said, the overall story interesting is we had a Hulk-type creature, which we haven't had a good Hulk in Marvel for a long time, except the current run's actually not bad. It's been pretty good, actually. It's been one of Marvel's better titles. I shouldn't say not bad. It's been pretty dang good. But for a while, earlier, for a few years, we had a pretty good amount of Hulk issues that were very lackluster, and this takes us more to like a core classic Hulk style character with character growth. We had, the lashing out, the anger, the two separate entities realizing that neither can truly exist without the other one, and to be a hero, to do what they both want to accomplish, they must work together. So the book did a good job of evolving the character and keeping it fun for most of the part, as I enjoyed most of the issues of these 16 issue series. So if you find this interesting, you might want to pick up all 16. It's a good way to collect the whole set, right? And you'll have a whole set of Damage and have a pretty darn good story overall. And who knows when we will see Damage again. So another question I want to ask you at the end here, have you read Damage? If not, maybe you're considering picking up all 16 issues and read the story. And do you want to see more Damage? Are you sad that this is one of the many cancellations for the DC has done with their whole big push for this, New Age of Heroes? I believe the only issue of New Age of Heroes that's surviving the cutting room floor will be the Terrifics, because Silencer is going to wrap up in June, and a lot of the other ones have already ended. So Damage was one of my favorites out of the group. What was your thoughts? And do you want to see more Damage? Well, thank you again for watching this video. Until next time, please be sure to share this with your friends and keep it frugal.